thanks for clicking on the video. Hit the subscribe button for more weekly content, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Just what is the ultimate siphon? And what is the new Digimon Emperor's plan for it? What's going on with Gatomon? All that and more will be answered now. What's good, peeps? What's poppin'? How are you doing? Welcome to part 6 of our ongoing series, What If Kari Was the Digimon Emperor? I know I've been away for What If for a while, but I'm back to continue. Just a quick announcement before we get into the next part of this story. I'm currently in the process of moving, so I'll have to bulk record multiple episodes. If you have suggestions or concerns about the direction of the story, I won't be able to incorporate them or address them until after I'm able to record again. As far as upload schedule goes, I can guarantee at least one a week every Monday, but I'm aiming for twice a week, Monday and Friday. Just be on the lookout. I thank you for your continued patience and support. Like always, 15 likes will get you part 7 of this story. Now, let's get back to it. Our heroes have returned to the real world after dealing with the Digimon Emperor and her lady Devimon. It's been revealed that she's been chosen to forsake the human world and remain in the digital world, but unknown to the Digidestined is the sinister plan Kari has in store. Back in her base, Kari makes her way down a series of corridors until she arrives at her lab. At the very center is some sort of incubator housing a sleeping Megamon. I think it's time to proceed with phase 1. Gatomon! Yes, Kari? Let's go. We have to prepare for our guests, she ordered, finishing with a malevolent laughter. As far as the timeline is concerned, this is around the same time that the Digimon Emperor terrorized the group with Metal Greymon in the original. And a similar situation happens in this scenario as well. While in the digital world, the Digidestined are informed that Kari has been spotted wreaking havoc with Tai's Metal Greymon. The group's plan of action is to still fight off and save Metal Greymon. And while Davis is still shocked that they'll have to fight him and fights TK like before, Tai is visibly more upset than before, and Matt knew why. You can't blame her, Tai. The darkness taking hold of her is more powerful than we imagined. But for her and Agumon's sake, we need your head in the game. Yeah, Matt, you're right. Me and Kari never really fought before, but this is the only way to bring her back. The younger kids heard this, mentally prepping themselves for what to come, but Davis was still riddled with apprehension. As most of you guys have probably guessed, this is when Davis gets his Digi-Egg of friendship. All plays out almost exactly the same, with some exceptions. When confronting the rampaging Metal Greymon, the group notices some form of dark energy being redirected from the ultimate siphon on his arm to the Digimon Emperor's dark Digivice. Metal Greymon, what's happening to you? Oh, do you like my new toy? With it, not only can I force any Digimon to Dark Digivolve, but the overflow of negative emotions that come with it are mine. Kari, snap out of it! This isn't who you are! Kari, you know, is nothing more than a long-gone memory. Destroy then, Metal Greymon! Just like that, our heroes were back on the defensive from this powerful ultimate-level Digimon. Here's when the story plays out again like the original, with Davis finally understanding the true meaning of friendship and using Ragermon to destroy the ultimate siphon. I got what I needed. Let's go, Gatomon. As Gatomon Digivolved, the Digidestined saw that what now stood in her place was none other than Lady Devimon. Lady Devimon? Shouted Davis. I thought Angemon took her out. It's just like I thought, TK interjected. What do you mean? After Angemon attacked her last time, she seemingly vanished without a trace. Remember the Gatomon we found super beat up afterwards? At that moment, I was all but certain that Lady Devimon was Kari's partner. But before anything could be done, Lady Devimon was already long gone with Kari on board. Taking solace in their victory, the group changed priorities for now and tended to the very exhausted Agumon. After some food and rest, Agumon explained all he could about his experience. It was horrible. When Gatomon became Lady Devimon, she used some sort of spell to put me under her control. The next thing I know, I'm Metal Greymon. I'm sorry, guys. No one blames you, Agumon. We're just glad you're alright. But Tai, what are we gonna do? By the looks of things, the Digimon Emperor is targeting ultimate-level Digimon. I think I can explain the reasoning for that, responded Izzy through the Digivice. I'm sure some of you noticed that ominous energy flowing from Metal Greymon to Kari. During the fight, I analyzed the ultimate siphon as well as that black energy. While I'm uncertain of her true goal, It would seem like Kari is trying to collect negative energy from ultimate level Digimon. They say this was a shocking revelation for the Digidestined and we'll be putting it lightly. But leave it to Davis to encourage his team back to action. Kari might be stronger now, but so are they. And right now, they don't have time to sit around feeling down and scared. He's right, said TK. If we're gonna save Kari in the digital world, we need to keep moving forward. The others soon regained their resolve, and Tai and Matt could only smile knowing that the future of the digital world is in good hands. From this point, the story progresses with Yoli and Cody also gaining their second Digi-Eggs. They continued fighting off Digimon controlled by the Ultimate Siphon, significantly slowing down the Digimon Emperor's plan. Our story resumes when the Digidestined decide to remain in the digital world until the Digimon Emperor is defeated. After some scoping around, her base has been found. But let's switch back over to Kari's perspective. Due to unforeseen circumstances, the amount of negative energy she was actually able to harvest was nowhere near enough. While on her base trying to come up with something, the base's sensors picked up on an unprecedented amount of negative energy all packed in one area, the Dark Whirlpool. Perfect. The Whirlpool had more than enough to set her plan into action. Gatomon saw this, and though she wished Kari wouldn't go, she said nothing. Once prepared, the Digimon Emperor made her way deep into the Dark Whirlpool. It was a desolate place where no light could get through. Evil reigned, and any spark of goodness was snuffed out. For a split second, even Kari shuddered. Nonsense, she said, shaking it off. I'll show this world true darkness. After a few minutes, all the dark energy she needed was collected and transferred into the lab. But little does she know, she had an audience, TK. Inside that whirlpool was Devimon, the one responsible for Anjumon's death 4 years prior. Though Kari didn't require Devimon's data like Ken did, she still used the surplus of evil and darkness he supplied to the whirlpool, and that was enough for TK to lose his cool and pursue her on his own. He goes to confront Kari just like he did with the original Digimon Emperor, but once they do meet, Kari isn't met with a condescending laugh or a snarky comment. TK is livid. Someone he trusted willingly tampered with the forces of darkness for their own gain. Kari! What's the matter with you? You know just as much as I do how dangerous the forces of darkness can be. You just don't seem to get it, do you? I'm the only thing you should fear in this world. The darkness is mine to command. I won't lose to it, or anyone else. Kari, I don't want to hurt you. I'd like to see you try. She finished, and with a snap of her finger, Megamon materialized in front of her. Huh? Megamon? No. Kari's Black D3 emitted an intense, ominous light that enveloped the cat Digimon. The light soon faded to reveal a larger, more ferocious feline with a piercing, bloodthirsty roar. What is that? Welcome, Crackmon. And that's where this part will end for now. How will the Digidestined handle this new threat? Kari now has 2 ultimate Digimon, and things seem like they will only get worse. How can they get out of this mess? Thank you guys for taking time to watch this episode, and please let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think about this part, and what do you think will happen in the future? Remember, 15 likes for part 7, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye.